6a. Consider the quadratic function f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus 22. The equation of the line of symmetry of a graph y equals f of x equals 1.75. Using only this information, write down an equation in terms of a and b. So for 6a, we do know for axis of symmetry that x equals negative b over 2a, or equals the x coordinate of a vertex, or equals x1 plus x2 over 2. This time we got to use this formula. Therefore, you will have a negative b over 2a equals 1.75. This will be the solution to 6a. Let's go to 6b. The graph intersects the x-axis at the point negative 2, 0. Using this information, write down a second equation in terms of a and b. Whenever you are given coordinates, this is x and y, we just need to plug in to this function. So you have negative 2, 0. This is x, this is y. We know the y equals ax squared plus bx plus 22. So y equals 0 equals a times negative 2 squared plus b times negative 2 plus 22. So you get 0 equals negative 2 squared is 4a, negative 2 times b, that is minus 2b, plus 22. This is the solution to 6b, because they said write down a second equation in terms of a and b. 6c, hence, find the value of a and b. Basically, we got to use these two equations to figure out a and b, solving this system equation. The first equation, that is negative b over 2a, equals 1.75. If it's easy for you to figure out x equals, y equals, a equals, b equals, c equals, and so on, use substitution. Remember, when you use a matrix, you have to do ax plus by equals c format. But if it's easy for you to get this form, then use a substitution. For the first equation, you have a negative b over 2a equals 1.75. We will cross multiply to figure out b. You have negative b equals 2a times 1.75. You will get 3.58. Therefore, b equals negative 3.58. Remember this as a rule. If you have a negative x equals a, then x equals negative a. So negative b equals 3.58. Therefore, b equals negative 3.58. That's the first equation. Go to this one. I will write down 4a minus 2b plus 22 equal to 0. Let's plug b equals negative 3.58 into equation 2. So you have 4a minus 2 times negative 3.5a plus 22 equal to 0. 4a plus negative 2 times negative 3.5a is 7a plus 22 equals 0. This is a linear function. Isolate the variable on one side, so you have 11a equals, cross the river, change the sign. You get negative 22 divided by 11. A equals negative 2. So we get B, plug in here. Negative 3.5 times negative 2 equals 7. Therefore, A equals negative 2, B equals 7 will be the solution. Let's go to 6D. The graph intersects the x-axis at a second point P. Find the x-coordinate of P. We already got the function y equals ax squared plus bx plus 22. A is negative 2x squared plus 7x plus 22. Then we will go to calculator to figure out the x-coordinate of P. We already know negative 2, 0 is one of the x-intercept. We need to figure out the other one. So go to calculator. That is negative 2x squared plus 7x plus 22. Go to graph. We already know this is a negative 2, so we are looking for this one. Since this is a standard window, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can use any of this to do the left bound. So second trace, go to 2. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3 as left bound. Right bound. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8. Then enter. You got the x-intercept. It's a 5.5. Just write down by graphing. This P equals 5.5. Let's go to 9a. A quadratic function f is given by this. The points 0, 5 and negative 4, 5 lie on the graph of y equals f of x. Find the equation of axis of symmetry of the graph y equals f of x. Whenever we have a quadratic function, if I can draw a horizontal line, then the midpoint will be, for any quadratic function, if you draw a horizontal line, you will get two intersections like this. Then the midpoint will be the axis of symmetry. Since for this 0, 5 and negative 4, 5 is a horizontal line, you will write down x equals. We need to get the midpoint of these two x coordinates. So I have 0 plus negative 4 over 2. That equals negative 2. For 9b, write down the value of c. 0, 5, this 5 is y-intercept. In other words, c equals 5. So for 9b, c equals 5. Remember, for the y-intercept is always 0, c. For 9c, the y-coordinates of minimum of the graph is 3. When we talk about the minimum or maximum, that's the vertex. We always write down HK. We already got this H equals -2 and a K they give to you 3. So we get -2, 3. Find the value of A and B. So for 9C, we get the points -2, 3. Then just plug in. This is X, here's Y. I have Y equals AX squared plus BX. C we already figure out equals 5. So we plug in these coordinates into this quadratic function. You will get 3 equals A times -2 squared plus B times -2 plus 5. Normally, when you plug coordinates into the standard form, you are ready to solve system equation by matrix. In other words, try to use a standard form like AX plus BY equals C form. Therefore, you have 3 equals 4A. -2 squared is 4 minus 2B plus 5. Cross the river, change the sign. 3 minus 5, that is -2 equals 4A minus 2B. This is the first equation we got. The second equation, we will use this -4, 5 as a coordinate. This is a xy. So you get the 5 equals A times -4 squared plus B times -4 plus C, that is 5. So 5 equals -4 squared is 16A minus 4B plus 5. Cross the river, change the sign. You will get 5 minus 5 is 0 equals 16A minus 4B. This is the second equation. Let's rewrite these two equations. You have 4A minus 2B equals -2. 16A minus 4B equals 0. So we write down the matrix form. That is 4, -2, -2. 16, -4, 0. We will go to matrix, edit, enter. Still 2 rows and 3 columns. This time I have 4, enter, -2, enter, -2, enter. Then you have 16, enter, -4, enter, 0, enter. Remember, quit. Then second matrix again. Go to math. Go to RREF. Enter. Go back to matrix again. Enter. Pull this A out. Enter. So you have A equals 0.5, B equals 2. Write down by matrix. A equals 0.5, B equals 2. So this is the answer for A and B.